Let's go. So today I'm gonna watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 1. Well, you guys, it's finally here. Like, I don't know why I'm so pumped about this. Maybe it's because we're doing this together. Maybe there's all the buildup and anticipation. Maybe WandaVision whet my appetite because that was actually way better than I expected and didn't have the action that I love. And this promises to do that. Now I'm a little worried. Now I'm worried that I'm going to be too excited, too looking forward to this. And I feel like almost every time I come in with those expectations, I get, but maybe this will be the one. Maybe this will be the one. You know what? I'm ready. You are now free to play. LAF. Are they legit called laugh? Subtle. Yeah. Come on, you know this brother don't do subtle. There's nothing subtle about a Negro with wings. Oh, look at the little dude. What do you call it? Red Wing? Get it. Why they act like he can't fly? Like, I don't understand why he jumping out of there like I got away. Like, that don't make no sense. Oh, maybe he had to know. They acting stupid. Ooh wee. Flying squirrels got away. Yeah, Red Wing. I gotta get me a Red Wing, man. Let's see what little dude got. I mean, is that thing like completely AI? It's like his own little Jarvis. His own little vision. Yeah, Falcon is way doper so far than he has been in any of the movies. Yeah, he was legit sidekick status and now he's like full on lead. Nice. Get it, man. Wow, that dude's pretty dope in that little squirrel thing, though. You got some precision on that. I gotta get me one of them squirrel packs. Man, what am I kidding? I don't like heights. I ain't never getting on. Yeah! Snatched the dude up and brought the rockets there. Yeah. Oh, but Squirrel Man survived. I'm gonna call him Captain Squirrel. Was that Elon Musk? Is Elon Musk in Tunisia and Falcon and Winter Soldier? So you got Falcon, Winter Soldier, QAnon folk? Oh, he's giving it to the Smithsonian. Yo. He wasn't ready. Or he didn't feel like it fit. He's like, yo, this is Saul's armor. Man, just focus on that keyhole or you gonna die right there in the hallway, brother. I knew it. Just like a man, right? We don't want to admit nothing. Pride. Feels like we all sitting on the couch with him in therapy, right? Don't want to say nothing. The hell of isolation. That is hard to escape. Right? Come on, man. Galatians 5:1. Galatians 5:13. Free to do what? And old dude got more game than you, Bucky. Mochi. I love Mochi. Oh, he about to have a flashback. Did Winter Soldier kill him? Is that how they got connected? How did he meet this dude? That's part of his making amends. I wonder if that old dude is like part of his making amends. And he found him because he's the reason he lost his son. That's kind of funny. Uncle Sam. I mean, it's good to see like real life scenarios with the Avengers, you know? It's always like this next level stuff, but like that right there, that's stuff that we go through. You know, the family drama, trying to figure out what to do with the legacy of the parents. Responsibilities. He said the truth. Oops. 106. You better come up with a new story, bro. He goes in and out of truth and lies like they legit playing Battleship? Yo, I don't know about y'all, but this would be like the best first date. I love Battleship. I can't even imagine going on a first date with a chick and she's like, yo, let's play Battleship. Let me know in the comments if y'all would love that as a first date. Do kids even play Battleship anymore? Although I've never seen it as a Battleship drinking game. Yeah, he definitely killed him. He definitely killed his son. Definitely. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's why that guy was important. That's why that guy was important. Oh, you can't tell him. Man. Bucky, man. I can't imagine. Like, dude, his whole existence is guilt and shame. And he wasn't even really to blame because he was all mind controlled. I can't imagine that. Well, I love it. You either early or late. Often I'm late. And Call of Duty time. Guess is what you think they're playing right now. What do you think their game of choice is? Put that in the comments. Ooh. Dang. They smash more than flags, y'all. This dude gonna take pictures with him and then deny the loan. Watch this. Wow. He easily said, yeah, you did the right decision, Sam, by handing down the shield. And now they gave it to this dude. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to make this racial, y'all. I'm trying real hard. Oh man, okay, well, let's talk about it. Sam decides to give up the shield. And in doing that, he was really leaning into what I believe at root may be just an insecurity and his own way of processing grief. I think we have that same theme of dealing with grief kind of coming over from WandaVision. I think it's actually a theme that the MCU is kind of pulling out ever since Infinity War. And, you know, we had the greatest loss of ever where half of the planet basically is lost. So grief is a thing that everyone suddenly becomes very well acquainted with if they had not been before. And now we've got that theme kind of weaving through WandaVision for sure and already showing up here in this first season or this first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. And we see, I think Sam is trying to deal with his grief in a similar way that we saw Monica, in my opinion, Monica Rambeau in WandaVision, where he's looking to move forward. He's looking to make changes, make some things happen, great business decisions, and do things. He wants to make some things bigger and better. And yet at the same time, we do still see a bit of his nostalgia when it comes to his family and wanting to hold on to some things there. We see his sister dealing with it in a different way. She's already gone through 5 years of that process, and for him it's still fresh, you know, and she's now ready to move on beyond that. And you also, in that whole dynamic there between the brother and sister, we see this sense of, you know, learned hopelessness almost. I mean, that's the way I take it. I don't want to assume that I really have the best understanding, but she kind of has this sense of like, I've hit my head up against this wall enough times to know that nothing's going to change, nothing's going to work here, and I just need to let this thing go. And Sam's got a fresh heart in regards to that, and he's like, no, I'm not done with this. We can do this. Let's make this work. So there is a place in which like his fresh take can revitalize, can re-energize and reinvigorate the efforts towards something greater there in the family, but at the same time it gives her once again this sense of hope. But then when the hope is dashed by their exchange with the banker, it's like now a fresh loss, a fresh pain, a new thing for her to grieve. And so hope is such a tricky thing when we don't know what we should be hoping in. And I know for me that my hope being rooted in God, rooted in Christ and what he has promised for me, makes it so that the disappointments of this world don't hurt me to the degree that they once did. I look at the story with Bucky and what is his name? Yuri, the older man there. And first you're wondering like what is their connection, and then they start to piece together the fact that the story that they showed from his nightmare in the years prior when he was, mind controlled as Winter Soldier is now showing up as one of these people that he wants to make amends with, and that he's now his story, his whole life is not even so much about grief, but about the guilt over the grief that he's causing others. And it's almost like he is a glutton for punishment and wanting to brutalize himself by just staying in relationship with Yuri, knowing that he has just caused pain after pain after pain. And yet he runs as the grief hits him again, and you can see him wrestling with that and wanting to relieve him. That's why he takes off out of this awesome date, right? Like, first of all, battleship first date, like that would have been like super awesome for me. I do appreciate that my wife made sure that she learned how to enjoy football, because I love the Bears. But like going on a date playing Battleship would have been dope. Then he runs out of this like new experience where he's actually having a quality date because he's compelled to try and relieve Yuri of that pain. And yet the fear or the pain, like it would hurt him now to have to engage in that conversation. Even looking back at his exchange with the therapist, I mean, I think so many of us can even relate to that, of like this sense of like, especially as men, right? Can we be real for a minute? As men sitting there on the couch, right? Not knowing to what level you want to be vulnerable, to what level you want to share, and just trying to do what you can do to get out of that uncomfortable situation. And she slowly starts to pull at certain threads to get him to share, but yet he still only divulges his own version of things. So in that scenario, he's a bit of a, unreliable narrator in regards to what's going on in his story. There's a sense of this guilt and shame, though, that just will not let him go. And it haunts him. And I'm so grateful for forgiveness. And I hope that there is a story that we're going to see weaved through the connection here being built with him and Sam eventually, as we see that he's lonely, that we will see a bit of them trying to weave a story of redemption there for him, as best as Marvel Cinematic Universe can understand their version of redemption. So I thought that was pretty dope. And then let's talk about these flag smashers. Like, so not only are they like a fierce crew, but like that leader, he seems to be a super. Like, those were not regular strength moves. And then they were asking, like, you could see them exchanging these looks, so they know something. And maybe you guys know, who do they think this guy might be? Who do they think is behind all that? Like, and then we see the complete turn of events. As a black man, I'm trying not to like just see racism weaved through this. But I see it. Like, I see it. There's the sense that maybe that's what's truly happening there in that Louisiana banker's office, and there's the sense that maybe that's behind the decision to not, encourage Sam to take up the shield, even though that's who Cap gave the shield to, right? There should be an understanding of, like, let's embrace the wishes of the former hero. But no, it was like hey man, you made the right decision to let down the shield, and then like soon thereafter, we got a new hero. So I'm sure that was already in the works when Sam was letting go of the shield and deciding to put it behind. And not because he didn't just think that he was the one, not because he didn't just think that someone else should do it. It was because he was like, this is Steve's. This was Steve's. It was I think another way of him engaging with that grief over the loss of his friend now and wanting to honor him as he looks to move forward. And now that would basically be like your grandfather giving you like his favorite watch. I'm gonna pull out this Apple Watch here. Let's pretend it was this. Like that's so, nostalgic actually. Let's pretend to be like your grandfather giving you this favorite watch of his and, saying it's yours, wear it with pride. And instead you say, you know what? Thank you, Grandpa, but this was yours. And then you decide to put it away on a shelf. Maybe if I put it back there on the shelf to keep as a keepsake. And then suddenly someone else is out there wearing the watch. That would hurt. And that's the pain that we conclude episode 1 on. And I'm excited about episode 2. I don't know what's coming. Y'all let me know if you've got any thoughts about what we can be expecting for episode 2. I'm just along for this ride, but I'd love to be chatting it up. So if you guys have any thoughts about anything that I shared, anything that you want to talk about that I missed, let's hear it, And if you are enjoying these videos and enjoying my takes, let me know in the comments and let me know by liking the video and subscribing. And I'll see you guys back here next week on Free to Play, where we help you live with conviction, play with passion, and faithfully have fun. We'll be talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier next week. Peace.